I hope this finds you all well. Okay, so we've been talking about the foundation, and let's expand a little bit on that. Now that I have a light source to look at some of these things, let's expand too. Okay, you can see all the discolorization here. We can get you closer. If this does cut out, my phone battery's getting to that point. It doesn't hold a lot of charge. I do apologize. It might be a couple videos. This is where the water leak was. So if you see, excuse me if I do this, there's no discoloration on these bricks. Okay, it's all right here. Okay, goes all the way back to here. We can see the mortar been coming out, and then if we look up here, this is finally drying out. Okay, this is the new thumper, but this had standing pools of water up to, you know, where they have the ground wires coming down. It was soaked, and as you can see, there's water. There's one of a foundation crack. That's an old water pipe, I do believe. I might actually try to repurpose that because it's just old black pipe to actually run the service line to the new gas stove, if Garrett says it's okay. Garrett was the one who installed this, and he's just going to help me as a friend, some of the stuff to get that around here after he gets some of his stuff done. But you can see some of the water damage actually soaked up and discolored the foundation. At least I hope you can. Now these beams, where they come through the house here, these beams are the structural beams that hold up the whole building, and they're being held in these grooves, cast, it looks like from this good one here, cast into the concrete foundation. This is a foundation wall. And like I said, each one of these beams runs the length of the house. Put a light back up there. Runs the length of the house. Now, since we have a light here, we can go ahead and get up here and look through there. Yeah, that's kind of the problem. I'll explain here in a little bit. As you can see, it goes all the way across, and on that side there's some shims you can't really see with the camera light. You could see with your eyes, but this is what's on the other side of the house. That's yeah, not the basement part. As you can see, there's a part of a foundation wall that was cracked at one time to go through for when they put in the original furnace service. I believe that's, yeah, this Yellowstone is one of the chimneys, foundation for one of the chimneys. Okay, and that's my Bojangles. My cement glass replacement. Okay, again, that would be going out towards the front porch. And this is the furnace. A note while we're here at the furnace, so I can show some things. This is the new gas line service that they put in. And the furnace company put that in because the gas company only goes to the meter. After the meter, once the service is, it's used. So this was put in by the gas service when they put in this new furnace. So this would be the gas service we just tie into. We'd probably cut it there, rethread, or maybe just put a valve and run it over. More likely do that from here. Valve it, run it over across, and I'll show you in a second if the phone holds out in this video where that goes. Okay, note of the furnace. Old tape, new tape, new furnace on the bottom. This Speckley is the old service. Okay, you'll notice that we've got this old tape. You may be wondering why you have the old tape. You know, I asked them when they serviced the furnace, why do you have the new tape and then nobody retaped that? They cannot by law retape this. It's asbestos tape. So just in the future, be aware of that. And they reversed the flow. This used to be backwards. What is the intake is now the exhaust. What is, yeah, the airflow. Yes, I know, Jangles. I see you too. Oh. Okay. Again, some of this is just the inner cinder block wall. Some of this is not. So structural. Some of it is. I'll explain some more as we go along. Again, these beams also go along under here. Excuse me. Again, old service. There's no tape there, so that wasn't a danger cutting into there. Didn't have to remove. We just put that in there. I already showed you that's there. These big, huge beams of wood are heavy-duty shelving that they'll hold an engine block, if so desired, down here. Makes it a whole lot more useful. That's no cost to you guys. It's just something that was done to make the. I think we showed it to you before in a picture or something. I just wanted you, reclaimed lumber from a site, and to give you an idea. Okay, so the side section. These are the same size timbers that cross the house. There's a piece of it right there, and that's what's going across the whole house. Again, it's hard to see through these little openings, but that's just a service opening. There's one almost directly across from it on the outside of the foundation. Okay, a little bit of basics what's going on. I'll explain some more in another video. In a little bit. Before I end this one. Okay, these two pipes going up right there. Okay, that's the washer service upstairs for the washer dryer. For the washer, now it's the dishwasher and the clothes washer, hot and cold. The hot comes off of the. Oh, sorry. Comes off of the hot water heater. Branches goes to the bathroom and this. And yes, they've replaced the lines at one time, so you do have old galvanized there going to new plastic pick service. That valve right there is the service to the ice maker on the fridge that we added. This would be toilet, yes, toilet. Sink, tub, yeah, tub. Bottom of tub is right there. Some things that could benefit the house is some, the pink insulation, put in some of these runners to close them off a little bit, especially in the basement. Retain a little bit more of the heat. Cleaned up the shelving. Right now going through the old stuff, rotating for the season coming in. If you see something you guys need, let me know. Ship it over. We get a lot of flours and cornmeals and stuffings. Anything you guys could use in your situation. I don't know if the shipping would be worth it, but we could see. Okay, again, just we got power, electrical power down here. Okay, so that's for that. Now, a little bit to start on foundation. Keep in mind that where I'm standing is like a big tub, big concrete tub. Okay, keep in mind that the other side of the house, there's no floor. It's just a barrier wall that goes around the house. See, there's a crack there. And again, this wall, you can see it's very out of plumb. Even in the video, you can see it's out of plumb. This used to be the base. The basement did not go any further than this. Okay, this is where the basement stopped in the original construction. Okay, this room was added. The concrete's different. They cut through this, which is a foundation. I'll talk about some things that need to be done, just to remind myself stabilization when I'm going through this. So yeah, this was foundation to that point, but again, only to this point. It's like a big bathtub, concrete bathtub. Ow. Okay, I might be having to take a break myself here in a minute. Again, foundation, chimney, compromised foundation wall here where they've cut through. So when they added the furnace service, they cut through this foundation wall and that foundation wall. Okay, and then they added this wall here, which on the other side of that is just dirt. On the other side of this is fill. I think what really helped us is there's still a foundation wall, but it only goes down so far. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure how far the original foundation wall goes down. And I'll explain some of these things in another video with a little model, why some of this stuff is very important. And you know, I'm trying to keep this simple, make it simple. My dad, he's like, you're stressing it way too much. Just go down like you're doing a basic high school video. That's not saying they're in high school, but if they want extra, then they can ask extra at that point. So if you see and want extra, let me know. Yeah, again, that I had to correct myself. If you see where it runs, that was the original supply line from the house, and then they added the pick service. So I don't know how long ago. You can see the old concrete, what's inside it right there, where it was, you know, cracked. Okay, so this is just highlighting some of the issues to keep in mind. In the other video, I'll probably do one more video outside when the phone recharges, and then I'll do an explanation video later when it's dark and I don't have to have extra light to do that. It's already getting a little late today. You know, see that foundation wall is cracked because they cut part of it out. Anything else? Okay, if I've missed something or you have a question for down here, let me know. Remember, that's an electric furnace, so it can be wrapped because there's no open fire element. So in lieu of the padding that was falling apart, we had this old sleeping bag, and I got to pull it back up and restrap it. So, okay. All right, guys, I'm going to... anything else? Oh, if you look through the windows here, count on the old cord before I let you go. Okay. That's the wall there. You know, if I ever open the window, I can just do that. You know, it's cold. Okay. The foundation wall is about as thick as those two pieces of wood. This is just a framing for the window. So keep in mind, that circles the entire house. That thickness, probably not as deep as this room goes. Again, this is a basement that they did. I don't know. I didn't build the house, so again, I don't know. So just keep in mind, that's the thickness of the walls, okay? And I'm going to explain, okay, sound like, anyways, I'm sorry, I'm tired. Thickness of the walls. And I'll explain some of the things good, bad about the structure of the house, how the house is built, and give you a little bit more idea of the property, what the house is, some of the challenges that make this house unique compared to some modern structures. Probably tomorrow, if I don't get the other video outside done today. Hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for everything. God bless you.